Good day. This is the 84th episode of the Frankly Speaking Jamaica podcast. It's a little different this week. It's about Denby, the 69th edition of the Denby Agricultural Show. Now, Desmond Richards and Winne Anderson Brown join this podcast as usual. I'm going to focus on Denby because it's very important. I believe Denby can be far better. I believe that the JS can reimagine Denby and make it something much better. But in this episode of Frankly Speaking Jamaica podcast, I just want to give you a collage of experiences on Denby that took place August 5 to 7. And go right in front of it.
Just relax.
I have a nursery in Denby, Clarendon.
In where?
Denby, Clarendon.
Okay.
And I grow plants. Not on a large scale, but I do all different types. Palms and blooming flowers.
And I see you have fruit trees too.
Yes, we have fruit trees.
Yes. Okay. And how long you been in this business now? And why?
40 years.
And you still like it?
Still like it. It's part of me, my life.
Yeah.
I retired.
Okay. And
Retired now.
I just come to look at the various animals and would like to see meet up with a full razor that I can buy. Because I need a new
What do you
ram.
farm?
I farm goats, cow, chicken, pigs.
How long you into it now?
Oh, 20 years.
And how difficult is it?
Very difficult sometimes.
Tell me the main problem.
When you have to go to bush, bring out the animal to graze, and sometimes because cradle last and you have a fear, but you have to go, you have to do what you have to do.
Yes.
As a woman, it's very rough.
So tell us about what we're seeing here today.
Okay, basically we have purebred Nubians, purebred boar, graded Nubians, graded boar. In different categories, under 1 year and over, 2, and over 2 years. This is the senior. This is a purebred buck, 2 years and over. This one is 4 years old now. This one top buck on the farm. These are some young females. A graded Nubian crossing the boar. We are creating some offsprings for ourselves. And a pyramid Nubian crossing with the boar also.
Okay.
With some young things. And these are basically 2.5 months, about 3 months.
How long you been in the business now?
We're in here from 1996.
And
It's been a while.
it's useful.
Yeah, very.
Alright, so welcome to Youth Sharp Blends. Here it's all about herbal products for the entire body. We have up top our line of teas. We have teas for blood cleansing.
Teas?
Yes, for hypertension, diabetes. We have a male herbal booster tea over there. We also have a tea for fibroid and enlarged prostate.
For circulation.
Well, we also have a tea for circulation. We generally advise persons to use
Jamaica. Say it again.
Mary. So all these products that you're seeing here are manufactured right here in Retreat St. Mary.
And now, Desmond Richards.
The Jamaican people continue to pay a very heavy, bloody price for the crime problem which is on top of us. Yesterday morning in Gregory Park, we saw an example of terrorism a gunman firebomb 11 houses, killing one man and leaving 47 women, men and children homeless. Now, this is terrorism. July, the month of July, the murder rate in St. James was at 109 per 100,000. It was 98 per 100,000 in Hanover and 86 in Westmoreland, 60 per 100,000 in the corporate area, Kingston and St. Andrew. Now, I don't know, I have not seen it. If you have seen it, well, that's good. The state is powerless. The state is not doing enough to protect the citizens. All over the country, the bloodletting continues. Every day, there's no safe area in Jamaica, none whatsoever. And whatever the government is doing, it is not working out. The states of emergencies and whatever action the police and military, joint police military operations, they are not working. As we speak, we are close to 800 murders. Yes, there has been a 10% decline, but we are well on the road for another 1,000 Jamaicans to be murdered this year. And for the last 20 years, every year for the last 20 years, we have murdered over 1,000 Jamaicans. 61 years of independence, and this is what we are dealing with. How long are we going to continue? I don't know.
That's Desmond Richards. And now, Winne Anderson Brown.
One of the concerns that many people have about artificial intelligence is that a number of persons will lose their jobs. Is that a valid concern? Yes, it is. Recently, I attended an AI summit, and one of the objectives of that summit was to teach business owners how to do more in less time with fewer people, how to reduce the 5-day work week to 3 days using fewer people and being more productive. That tells you that there are people who are actively making sure that they employ fewer people. So some who are already employed will lose their jobs, and some will not get the jobs that they seek. Fear is not the answer anyway. The answer is to make sure that we gain new capabilities, new skills. We retool, because we cannot change the fact that the world has changed. A number of things have changed since November 2022. So it is important to get with it and do the best we can so that we're not left behind. It makes no sense griping about the changes. What makes sense is being prepared for the changes. Things are not what they used to be, and they will not be going back to how they were before. So the important thing to do is to prepare. Make sure we have the skills that are needed in these days. And one of the important skills these days is prompt engineering. So let's get with it and learn as much as we can
so that we can remain relevant.
That's Winne Anderson Brown, educator and health facilitator. That's the 84th episode of the Frankly Speaking Jamaica podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't yet done so. On behalf of Desmond Richards and Winne Anderson Brown, I'm Franklin Becker. Until then.